Oh shit, are we live? Like, I've been sitting here gaming for like 5 minutes and talking and stuff, and I didn't even. I'm just fucking with you. Hi, welcome in, everybody. All like, hello, YouTube and stuff. Happy Friday. Welcome into some more Days Gone. Who is in the chat with us? Check it out. No, yeah, you should. Yeah, we should be live now. You can hear me now, right? Now you can hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Yay, sound. All right. Yeah, I thought I had it fixed. Thanks. I did have it muted simply because when I am gaming, if I happen to speak, the mic processing stuff will automatically go ahead and compress the game audio. And I didn't want to interfere with like the game audio while I had it playing in the background like that while I was goofing off. Anyway, for real, welcome in. Happy Friday. Glad to have y'all here with us. Let me say hello to the chat. Check it out. 8-Bit Terror. First one in the chat. It's like she knew we were about to start. Ryan Alsup, my brother. What's up, Ryan? Shannon Alcorn, good evening. And Tito, PLLE, 44. Good evening. Melissa S is here. Good evening, Melissa. So, how was your Friday? Give us today's drama from the office. Tac 40, what's up? Welcome in. Can't stay. All right, well, welcome. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the like too. Everybody, do please remember to like. Alex Andrew, Alex, what's up, man? Good evening. Good to see you. And let's see, have I missed anyone? Violent Jones. Good evening, Violent Jones. Pi May is here. Pi May, good evening. Slim Shady has entered the chat. Yeah, you caught the live stream right as it started. Good job. Congratulations and stuff. We actually are just now starting. I was just goofing off earlier, but I did have the mic muted on purpose, but I didn't want to mess up the audio and then messed that up. Claire's over there chuckling. Chris Fluhardy. Chris, what's up, man? And Nithin B, welcome in. Good to have y'all with us here this evening, and let's rock and roll. So where we're at right now, let's go ahead and have, hello. Where we're at right now is being attacked by freakers because I was being a fucking goofball. Let's actually handle this, shall we? There we are. Okay, now I got some meat over here. So, as I was saying, copy that, thank you. Claire's over my monitor showing one finger. Somebody else has popped in. Here's 2 fingers. You need to say hi to 2 people. 3 people. Hello, 3 new people that have just popped in. Who did I miss? Actually, I thought bruh, are we gaming? We are. Hussein, welcome in, Hussein. Hussein A, good to have you with us. Yes, we said hello to Nithin. Yep, sure did. Yep. All right, I wasn't quite as far behind as I thought. So, what we are doing is wrapping up in the Lost Lake chapter of the game. We have completed pretty much all of the main story missions for this area. I think we have even been to see O'Brien this time around. So I'll double check. I'll double check the mission log here in a minute and see exactly where we're at and what we're doing. But I think we're pretty much ready to head south. We're ready to do the Riding Nomad mission and propel the game into the next chapter of the story. So let's see what we have. We do have Riding Nomad again. The mission has popped. Voyager, welcome in, Voyager. The Riding Nomad mission has popped. So if we could go talk to Iron Mike right now, then we go talk to Boozer, and then we do our ride down, which it's interesting. Didn't you just do that yesterday? I know. Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. We're at the same point in the game. I only play once a week, but like coincidentally, her schedule has coincided with mine, where just yesterday on Claire's challenge playthrough she's doing, she did the exact same mission. So hope you guys like that mission and stuff, because we're about to do it again. But we have some options, and I'd like some feedback from the chat, folks. Let me know what you think. We also have, I'm sorry, let me back up just a little bit. Some other things we've done, things we have under our belt now before we push forward. We have already cleared the Sawmill Horde. There are no more freakers at the Sawmill Horde. We have also been into Iron Butte and cleared the Iron Butte Horde. The reason we did that was to collect the bounties. As you can see, the little playing card symbol there, I have 992 bounties right now, which the max of each category is 999. The Iron Butte Horde is 300. swarmer ears. The sawmill horde is 500 swarmer ears. So between the two right there, you have a minimum of 800 bounties you've collected that you can take south with you when you move into the next chapter, just to have a head start. You can also see the meat there at 270. We've collected all the meat that I've seen. Any wolf, deer, bear, I always stop and go ahead and kill those and take the meat, so that I also have a lot of meat to sell when I get down south. And it's one of those things that it's not going to make like a huge difference, but trading in meat and bounties gives you not only money, but it also gives you trust, which unlocks new things you can purchase. So it serves a dual purpose, bringing all these extra meat and bounties. So we've already done that, but here's our options now that I've got you in on where we're at. What we can do is we have camp jobs at all three of these northern regions, these early game regions. We have jobs for Iron Mike. We have jobs for Copeland. We also have jobs for Tucker's camp. The advantage to doing these now would be it will basically just give us time to roam around this region collecting more meat and bounties. Now we have a point where we get diminishing returns on that, because once we actually max out our swarmer ears at 999, there's not much point to keep going with that. You could go to these local camps and trade in the bounties just to get rid of a few, but that's really not going to help us, because as you can see, we're already level 3 at Hot Springs camp, and we're already level 3 at Iron Mike's camp as well. It's not necessary for us to continue trying to level these camps. I'm sorry. There's the symbol. We're level 3 here. So it's not necessary for us to try and continue leveling these camps. And Copeland's camp, I don't give a shit about Copeland's camp. Once I hit level 2, I get my saddlebags and my nitro, and now I can buy suppressors and stuff. I don't even mess around anymore. It's just Copeland's camp is level 2 is good for me. I'm done there. So what we can do is go do some camp jobs, which serves the benefit of getting meat and bounties up to a certain threshold where it's no longer beneficial. So we could do that, or we could pop on down south and do Riding Nomad. You guys tell me what you think. All right, let me catch up with the chat. I have lots of folks coming in. Good Lord, man. Good evening, everybody. Let me get caught up here. Okay, I see Lucas Alberto. Good evening. Hello to Sao Paulo. Welcome in, man. Good evening. Good to have you with us tonight. I also see who else has joined us. Marius. Good evening, Marius. Welcome in. Let's see. I see Melissa has some drama. Melissa has some of the gossip from her job for us. Nice. Borislav 24/7. Borislav, what's up, man? How are you doing? Phoenix as well. Phoenix, good evening. Check it out. Phoenix says, and an awesome 6 months it's been, using that member highlighted chat. Fucking A, right on. Thank you for being a member, Phoenix. Those ongoing memberships, actually, like, that is the one single thing that allows us any chance of budgeting like a business, where you can actually calculate what you might have to work with going forward. Because like ad revenue, you can't like rely on that really. It's because even that gets taken away all the time. If you have a song pop up, Claire, 8-Bit Terror is fighting with YouTube right now. She's got a live stream she did where there was one word in one cutscene, and Claire was talking over the offensive word. She was talking over it so that like you can't really hear it anyway. She was intentionally trying to be discreet and not have that foul word that's against YouTube's rules in the audio of her live stream, and it still got demonetized. They're holding the ad revenue on it right now while it's being reviewed. So, I mean, the membership revenue and also like the YouTube premium revenue, that stuff is the one thing that lets us kind of plan ahead in what, oh, hey, we might be able to buy this new system that's coming out, or hey, we might be able to pay for that subscription for the editing software we use. Cool, because we have that coming in, you know. So thank you. That is my long-winded way of sincerely thanking you by letting you know where that money's going and how much it means to us. Thank you. Shit, I've got fingers popping up at me. I'm getting fingered again, man. Oh, shit. Digital Degenerate DD, what's up? And Mark Brewington. Mark, good evening. How you doing, man? All right, so I want to go ahead and get moving here. I'm going to apologize. If anyone had suggestions on what we should do, if anybody's got votes on what we should do, the chat's popping too much. I can't keep up, man. Melissa says the front desk person did you a solid with the eval that no-showed. Okay, so you had an eval that no-showed on you, and that's a problem at your job because you get paid by job, right? By gig, basically. So he came and asked if he could reschedule for later in the day or next week instead of just, oh, I see. So they allowed you a bit of input in that. That's nice. I need to say hello to Ray S. What did you do, Ray? Borislav has a question. Okay. Gonna have to ask you, Rex, what's your opinion on the upcoming PlayStation 5 Pro? You have some views on it, but you don't want to start swearing. I'll put it simply. Hello, Dandy Denny. You can weigh in on this too, I'll bet. And Ryan also, he's going to say PC Master Race. That's all Ryan's going to say. But the thing about the PlayStation 5, what I think is I don't see any value in that investment for my YouTube channel right now. I don't see any value in purchasing that platform because it's not that $900 investment, because I want the one with the disk drive. I like having that option. I don't see any value in the $900 investment because it's certainly not going to bring in the, like, I guess I could do like some PS5 Pro showcase videos, but I mean, that's really kind of not my thing. I'm not really into the hardware side of it as much as show me the games it can play. That is where we get to the problem that I have with it. I am not aware of any like badass exclusives for the PlayStation 5 Pro. There's no games that I'm personally aware of, nothing on my radar that I'm like, oh, they're making that for the PlayStation 5 Pro. Oh my God. There are no titles like that for me right now. And that means for me personally, as a member of the community of gamers, as a member of that community of just people who game, I don't see any reason to purchase it because there's nothing pulling me to it, no drive to be like, I need that. And then separately from that, as someone who operates a YouTube channel for the purpose of playing video games and generating educational, informative, and entertaining content from video games, even from that perspective, I don't see any value in a $900 investment for a new gaming system. Also, separately from that, at this time, we're actually trying to save up for a new computer. What we actually need, I don't need a new fucking PlayStation. My PS5 is, I'm going to knock on wood. This is actual wood that's like 150 years old. So I'm knocking on wood here. The PlayStation 5 I have right now is running just great. It does exactly what we need a PlayStation 5 to do at this time. What we do need is a more powerful editing PC. That's the bottleneck that we have in production right now, is that we need a more powerful editing machine, something like custom built for that purpose. We are working on that, but we're being very frugal so that we can reach that goal. And right now, a investment in a new PlayStation is not going to benefit the channel in any way. Certainly not as much as like the new computer will. Though the computer is a larger investment, it will get a much bigger return on that. All right, let's stop talking finance and start talking folks. I'm sorry? Nick Seal. I see you there. Nick, what's the favorite gun? The auto shotgun. I'll show you why in just a second. The auto shotgun. Yeah. Webster Ross. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Also, I see Jake Bradford. Did I say hi to Jake? Oh. Jake, what's up, bro? Did I miss Jake? You may have done. What else you got for me?
And also,
Nico Sin. Welcome in, Nico Sin. How you doing? Howdy. All right, so I promise I'm going to get back to it. I'm going to quit fucking around. I play the damn game, son. Yes, dear. All right. Claire, what do you think?
What?
Camp jobs or right on down to riding Nomad?
Camp jobs first, then riding Nomad.
Do some camp jobs first, then riding Nomad?
Yeah.
Nico Sin. Bran has been gifted a membership by Nico Sinchik. Bran, isn't that one of the names from like Game of Thrones or something? One of the kids?
Like,
Yeah.
not to spoil it, but yeah, Bran.
Oh, yeah.
Bran,
Okay. Hi, Bran. Hope you get the notification that you got your membership. Nico Sin, thanks. Let's fucking kick it off. I'll tell you what. I may not be like on top of the chat saying hi to folks. Welcome in. Love you for being here. Thank you. Let's play some goddamn video games, man. This is what we're here for. I'm actually kind of excited because I kind of only get to play Days Gone on like Friday night and Saturday mornings when we're doing the live streams and when I am playing to record content. That's pretty much the only times I get to play Days Gone, man. And I miss it sometimes. I actually really do miss it. Oh, we have another deer carcass. Now, again, this is part of what we're doing. I do want to do just maybe one camp job for each camp, perhaps. That sounds reasonable, I think. And then while we're doing that, we'll continue picking up all kinds of supplies. I think I'm pretty full on supplies right now, but we'll continue picking up any meat and bounties that we come across, just to have the maximum amount that we possibly can. I would like to say, oh, hello.
I'm gonna do it.
All right. She's not here right now. Ignore her. Ignore the girl kneeling in front of my desk right now. Anyway, I can't concentrate. What was I talking about? So what I was saying, I forgot what I was saying. Never mind. Hey, there's a runner there. All right, runner. Let's have some fun. Okay, I remember what I was saying now. Sort of. No, you don't. Sometimes the runners are only in packs of 2. I don't see any others just yet.
And my head was right there.
Oh, you were doing a thing, weren't you? Okay. Do you mind if I move that? Position it back where it was, kind of?
Yeah, but...
Oh, that was there for a reason. Okay, no worries. I can arrange that. Muscle memory has me looking at that side of the screen when I'm looking for the chat. So let me have that set where that's not what you're supposed to do. Calm down. And then that. Okay, we can try that. Though then I'll just like be not watching either. But we could try that. She's opened up a little chat window over here on the secondary monitor where I view our chat so that she can send me messages. Which is brilliant in theory. If I'm able to stay on top of it. Say hi to Captain Caffeine! Well, it just worked. It just worked. Captain Caffeine. Cap, what's up, buddy? Welcome in, man.
Good.
Nick Seal, the auto shotgun is not late game at all. In fact, if you follow my early game guides, you will have the auto shotgun the earliest that you can possibly have it. I'll go ahead and give you a quick rundown, just a brief outline, but I actually do recommend go back through this video series. I have the playlist of this live stream series. Just skim through those shit, put it on like, hit the YouTube settings and make it play at double speed if you want to. Just skip through it until you see the highlights of what we're doing to get leveled up so easily. If you watch the Unlock Your SMP9 early video, somebody, if you would, please link the Unlock Your SMP9 early video. Watch that for real. It's going to help you get the best sidearm immediately, like right out of the gate. Within just a couple hours of gameplay, you'll have that. Moving forward from that guide, all you really have to do is just keep killing a few hordes. The way to unlock the auto shotgun is killing 10 hordes total, which if you are following my guides, you can do that stupid early in the game, like really stupid early in the game. Basically, once, if you're at all familiar with the story or the list of missions, once you arrive in Lost Lake, now this is following the story. I'm not using any techniques to skip to other areas of the game that are normally inaccessible. This is following along the story. Once you get to Lost Lake Camp, immediately turn around, go take that little badass SMP9 that you've already unlocked, go back and kill a shitload of hordes, and you'll have like kill 7 more hordes, and you will have your auto shotgun unlocked. And in a moment, I'll be showing you the auto shotgun. It is my all-time favorite of all weapons in the game. I will be using it quite a bit. Let's see. Oh, okay. I see what you've got here for me. Awesome, awesome. Voyager says, just killed Schizo for the umpteenth time. He still keeps coming back in my next playthrough. That motherfucker. He keeps popping up like a weed, man. Digital Degenerate says, later I'll be having a local pumpkin beer that was made in town. And maybe a few IPAs as well. Okay, shit, bro. What's the first horde you usually kill? Yours is the Death Train. For me, it is actually the Shadow Lake horde. Again, check out that early game guide, the Unlock Your SMP9 Early, and I'll show you exactly which 4 hordes to go after and exactly how to do it. In that video, I also show where to get the equipment to achieve that, because you'll need grenades, you'll need attractors, attractor bombs, pipe bombs, things like that. In that Unlock Your SMP9 Early video, I show the locations where you can pick that stuff up early. You'll have fucking military-grade landmines by the time you finish following that guide, and then you'll go unlock the SMP9 as well, which, again, like I was saying, that follows forward into the next tip, which is go back and kill more hordes as soon as you can and get that auto shotgun unlocked. So let's do the thing here. We were fueling up. We were headed to Lost Lake Camp. I promise I'm going to try to keep saying, I'm going to try to keep playing and just kind of keep up with chat. Claire's messages that she's sending me here. That may actually be really helpful. I see now why you had it over that. Nice. Let's do that. Okay. Yeah, so just to show you real quick, the Shadow Lake horde is the one I normally do, specifically because the 4th and final hidden loot location that I show in the SMP9 video is right here in this building. And the Shadow Lake horde, you will often find them walking from this Nero mass grave to the lake to their cave. They just walk along a long path right here from the mass grave behind the town of Marion Forks up to the water. You can see their little muddy footprints right here by the water's edge, and then their cave is right here. And they tend to spawn just like right here behind the hidden loot location that I'm at. So when I go to this location early game, the horde's right there every time. I just roll out the back of the building and go after them right there generally. Or catch them down here by the lake. That's the one I normally do first. I need to say hello to Scott in. Scott, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. Hi to Brad. Good evening, Brad. Why? Hello. Let's not run. Let's not get knocked off the bike by the freaks. That would be unfortunate. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Digital Degenerate. I see that. It is easy to unlock, with the exception of the occasional having to restart because the Shadow Lake horde doesn't want to spawn down by the lake, which the lake is my favorite place to take them. If they spawn down there by the water, they're all clumped up nice and neat, and literally like one attractor bomb, one grenade, and a couple of rounds from your probably the whatever shit auto rifle you have in the early game, whatever that one's called. Nick Seal, the way hordes work, bro, okay, I made a video to explain this. I'm not being funny. I'm not being sarcastic, I swear. This is the actual honest answer to your question. If one of my moderators would please put a link to the Horde Killer Masterclass video. Do the Horde Killer Masterclass video first, please. That video will explain exactly how the Horde spawn times and spawn locations work. There's a chapter on that specifically. So you can actually just look at the timestamps in that video, and you'll see the chapter on, oh, fuck, I can't remember the title of the chapter right now, but it's in there, man, for real. It's one of those things where it's like, I direct you to the video because I have answered that question for my viewers. It's there for you. That resource is available for you right now.
See you around.
Oh, I reckon we could do, like you said, the infinite money video, because that goes deeper into some of the hordes that can be forced to respawn. And I don't want to overwhelm you, but there is another way to respawn hordes once you have defeated the game. Once you've beat the game and also killed all of the hordes, you can go to the main menu and you'll see an option to reset jobs. And you simply select reset jobs and you can reset the ambush camps, the infestation zones, and the hordes, all three or one at a time. Only if you have rolled credits on the main story, and only if you have also completed those jobs. You have to have finished all the hordes, finish all the ambush camps, finish all the infestation zones. You have to have 100% on all of those storylines, provided you have finished the game and reach 100% on those storylines. You can reset them infinitely, as often as you like. Reset the hordes over and over for infinite bounties, stuff like that. But one of the videos in the chat there, the infinite money, that'll show you some hordes that can kind of be forced to respawn. They'll pop regularly, and the video will show you how to make that happen whenever you want it to. You can keep respawning hordes, just small. You can keep respawning some smaller hordes just to make some money. And what I'd like to do next is go pick up this mission from Ricky. We're going to do like one camp job from each camp, if we have time. And then we'll roll on to the Riding Nomad mission.
Thank God.
Ricky, what's wrong?
Do you know a man named Joshua Harper?
Harp. Yeah, I know him. I never trusted the son of a bitch. He wrapped a black bandana around his head like he was some goddamn hipster or something.
Yeah, well, your instincts are pretty spot on. He shot Dan Lane in the back over a card game and took off.
Oh, Jesus, where's he now?
A patrol spotted him heading south. They were too scared to even approach him. I guess he'd met up with a group of drifters. I really need your help on this one.
Okay, I'll handle it.
I marked where they spotted him on your map. Thanks, Deke.
All right, so we have the mission marked, and this is the one that's way down over here. Okay. Let's go ahead and go, right? Normally, again, like for beginners, I would suggest that you do these missions during the day. Go ahead and go to the bunk, camp for the evening, head out first light. But we're not early game. We have all the tools we need right now. We have the best weapons you can possibly have at this point in the game, in my opinion. Shit, I believe we even have access to the IDF pup, don't we? Because we would have unlocked the IDF pup in the Horde Killer storyline as we were slaughtering hordes earlier. That should be Horde Killer. Let's back it up one. Yeah, we have unlocked the IDF pup. The next thing that we'll unlock is the MG55. Did you know it's possible to unlock the MG55 before you even do the very first story mission Horde? Follow along with the rest of this playthrough as we go, and I'll show you how we do that. Let's see, we actually went the wrong way, didn't we? Fuck it. But yeah, it is entirely possible to have the MG55, the biggest machine gun available in the main game, can be unlocked before you even do the first official story mission Horde. I just find that hilarious. It's funny how it works out to me, because then you roll up at that very first mission to take out the first story necessary Horde, and you've got the fucking MG55 strapped to your back. Like, yeah, all right, whatever, rock and roll. Let's go. Where's that fucking Horde at? Oh, wait. Can we bring that breaker in there? Let's take a play out of 8-Bit Terror's book and bring it. Yeah, she's over there going, yeah! Oh, shit. We're going to die. Hello? Come on, guys. Are y'all going to... Okay, so they're going to, like... Please stop whipping the camera around. Hey, no. You don't get a bite. You're not invited to this party, young man. You didn't dress right. You're supposed to be dressed like Lou Ferrigno. Not whatever that is. Go ahead and eliminate that variable. No, there's a bear. Fucking love this game, dude. Whichever wins, the breaker or the bear, whoever wins this fight, that's who I'm bringing with me to the party. That's my date to the party. Whoever wins this fight. Oh, it's adorable. They're fighting over Deacon. Isn't that adorable? They're fighting over Deacon for who gets to go to the party with him. Oh shit, let me catch up with the chat. Mr. Dutchy Dutch, hello, what's going on? And bruh says, what was the Nero checkpoint where the unmarked horde spawns in a tunnel? I have a video for that. It's in the video that we linked for you. The the infinite money video. That's the one. It's all in there, man, I promise. Let's see what else we have here. Oh shit, we got more just regular swarmers here. Hopefully the breaker will take care of them for me. It's gonna be a lot of work bringing this breaker in. He's gonna be tired by the time we get there, man. I hear another swarmer on me. Yeah, right there. Bring him over here to the breaker. Oh, hey, look at that fucking breaker over there. Smack! That guy. Go get the one that's yelling up there. Oh, you rat fuck. Yeah, go get him. Go get him, Swarmer. You get that big old meanie. Go get that bully. This is going to take too long. What's going on in those bushes over there, man? Holy shit. Are they trying to make a freaky scarecrow? That is one possibility, yeah. They want clothing and I guess somebody asked for, there's a tire iron you're supposed to take back to Hot Springs. Suppose that's something you could put on your scarecrow to make it more scary. Eek. Oh, wow. That was... Wow, he got her in one hit. Holy shit. You coming? Eek. Breaker, you're supposed to protect me. Big weirdo. There we go. Schizo's shit list is actually a clothing shopping list. Oh, Webster Ross. Yeah, dude. So one other video everybody needs to see if you haven't seen it yet. My newest video, you know, we release a new video every Thursday night as part of the Art of War series, where I'm basically just trying to teach you literally every fucking thing that I know about Days Gone. Okay, this is going to get frustrating. Anyway, literally everything that I know about Days Gone. And while I've been doing all of this experimenting and testing and stuff, I have discovered that, I mean, I'm sure there were other people that knew this, but me, for the first time, I figured out that, well, just watch the fucking video. No, I'm playing. I figured out that the super secret Nero taser thing will actually set enemies on fire.
Come on.
And then when I realized, oh, if you hold the button down long enough and it sets enemies on fire, what else can we set on fire with it if we hold the button down for a few seconds? So, watch the video, and the answer to that question might surprise you. We find a few things that you can set on fire with the Nero taser. And I used that discovery to take out one of the biggest hordes in the game. With nothing but a taser. Plus superior tactics and planning. My way. Violent Jones! Yeah, bzz, bzz, boom! Yeah. Well, see, that's the funny thing is like, all right, you might be thinking the Nero taser against a horde. That's been done. Zap, roll, zap, roll, zap, roll 150, 300 times, whatever. And, you know, then you're done. So, I mean, it's been done before, right? It's never been done like this. When I found out that you could set shit on fire with the taser, that changed everything for me. I was like, well, like I said, well, what else can we set on fire in this manner? And then, so I started testing it. Ooh, I felt the wind off that shit. Oh my. He's like, there better be a meal at the end of this trip for me. Oh, there will be. Right before you take some lead to the head. Shit, I think we have the executioner skill now, don't we? Almost there. And this mission, I think this is the one where there's often like other freaks that spawn here. Like a screamer or some shit. Runners or something. Oh, they're down there fighting stuff right now. Let's bring the breaker in. Add him to the mix.
Gunshots. What the hell? Let's just do this thing easy.
Okay, let's go. Bye, guys. Fuck off.
Don't let me stop you.
Screamers are loose.
Deke, did you find him?
Yeah.
I hear gunshots.
No, well, yeah, it was a swarm. It kind of got to him before I did.
Jesus. Well, bring back his headscarf. Dan's people want proof that Harper is
There you
dead.
go.
That actually didn't take very long, and I see another screamer over there. We'll deal with that in a moment. There she is. I kind of want to see what's going on over there. I kind of do want to see what's going on over there, and I kind of don't want to see what's going on over there. We still have human enemies alive. See if we can bring this breaker in against the human, or bring the human into the breaker. One or the other. I don't really care which. Anybody coming this way? That's not... Oh, god dang it. Threw a fucking smoke bomb. Oh, there's the breaker. Come on, buddy. And of course he hit the smoke bomb. There's the breaker. No, don't. Oh, hello. Don't worry about me. Bye. Shh, screamer. Hush. Where'd she go? Hiding. Are we hidden? That was actually a lot easier than I expected. Like the little horde and the breaker, they kind of made quick work of this camp. Shit, of course. All right. Well, now we need a smoke bomb. Asshole. You have served your purpose. Your services are no longer required. Let's see. We need to say hello to Stickman4131. The taser video is crazy. You liked that, huh? Right on. Viper Sniper, good evening. Screamers are prime bike ramming material. Yeah, they are. That's one of my favorite ways to take them out. Actually, one of my favorite things to do is to use like more of a suppressing fire tactic. You can have you can have the auto shotgun out, and even if you are nowhere near a screamer, let's say that like this, let's find one individual tree, like this tree right here. I'm talking about this tree specifically. Let's say that the screamer is at a distance where you wouldn't normally engage an enemy with your shotgun at this distance in this game. But if you pepper her ass with lead, it'll stun her and stagger her. It'll shut her the fuck up if she starts to scream. When she starts to do her scream, just put some fucking lead in her ass and she'll stop for a second. And then you can approach and she'll be staggered. And as she gets up, pepper her ass again, come in a little bit closer, and then blam, blow her fucking head off. But that's not at all an efficient way to use your shotgun. But it is a way to prevent the screamer from doing her scream by suppressing fire, applying pressure the whole time you're advancing, which is something I like to do just to fuck with them, basically. Okay, let's get our stuff. Ah, I really hope you would land on that ledge like a fucking ninja. Oh, well.
Okay, got it. Oh, Jesus, what a mess. Could make something out of this.
Short round 007. What's up, short round? How are you, man? How's classes going? All right, so we've done a camp job for Lost Lake. I don't think we need to turn this in. This is one we return to. I think it is one we have to actually drop the bounty at camp. Return the scarf. Okay, yeah. They need more stuff for their scarecrow. Sin, welcome in. CIN. Howdy. Friday night with Rex and his resting days gone face. yeah, right on. Yeah, I know sometimes I get my concentration face on, you know. And other times I'm like, blah, I have no idea what I'm doing. Fred, what's going on, Fred? Howdy. Oh shit, we actually do need fuel. Where are we and where is there fuel? I suck at this game. I guess I could probably like head up there. I know there's fuel there. I bet you there's a fuel can at any of these locations, but I don't know specifically where a fuel can would be located. End up running out of fuel looking for a gas can, right? Yep. Okay, go this way.
Okay.
Well, we're on orange now.
Get my credits updated.
I think we'll be all right. Looks like the place is relatively clear as well.
I should top off the tank.
Yeah, we should.
Needed this.
So don't be embarrassed to answer. This is a safe place. How long did you play Days Gone before you realized you could just pull up to these pumps and start pumping fuel into the bike? How long did you play before you figured out you could do that? And did you figure out because someone else told you or because you were like, oh, I can fill up at the pumps? I'm curious to know how that went for you. Because I'll be honest, it took me a while. Garrick Hebden. Oh, and then, of course, the freaks will chime in as well. Look at that motherfucker with his arm missing. Now, the reason I'm backing up like this, I'm getting to the bike. When there's more than just a few and wolves involved, I like to use, there we go, I like to use the bike as temporary cover, or at least as an obstruction. Wow, that's fucking brutal. I should have got a photo mode of that. Wow. All right, so that's why I love the auto shotgun. If you caught that last little shot there as we eliminated that wolf. Yeah, fucking auto shotgun for the win. But yeah, you can get the bike to your back, and then you can also slide around and get the bike between you and the enemies, where the enemies have to bump into the bike to come at you. You can do all kinds of things with that allow you to control the battlefield and keep yourself from getting flanked as easily. It's a way that you can create temporary cover for yourself while you were in the field and kind of caught flat-footed with fewer options. I love this version of the bike, this specific level of upgrade. Once you have like level 3 at Iron Mike's and you have everything you can get there, This is my favorite. I love the look of the bike this way. I love the sound of the bike at this level of upgrade. And really, I think what we have like level 3 saddlebag. We have like level 3 nitro or some shit. I thought that dude was shooting at me, and then I remembered there was freaks back there. But yeah, we've got, honestly, I am pretty sure this level of upgrade for the bike, you can actually do all of the bike jumps now. When we get to the next chapter of the game, I'm pretty sure we won't need any further upgrades in order to get the bike jumps. We'll test it out, I suppose, but pretty sure. All right, let's go ahead and turn in this job.
Hey, Ricky.
Hello to KRW. Howdy. Ryan says, when you first played the game for yourself,
Thanks, Steve.
felt like you already had it. You were already a master of it because you've been watching my content so much. Yeah. Just in the live streams with us and watching my videos as they come out and stuff. Fuck yeah. Tito says, question, does the auto shotty take a primary silencer? The auto shotgun, and I'll be a bit funny here. The auto shotgun does not take a suppressor. I am fairly certain that none of the game's shotguns are capable of taking a suppressor. It is actually, I mean, if we're talking real life, it's a real challenge to suppress the muzzle blast of a spread fire weapon and actually reduce the sound, but not reduce the effectiveness of the shot itself. It's a weird thing it's very complicated. Like it's very sciencey, okay? It's real sciencey. But no, actually it is real challenge to put a suppressor on a shotgun. And in the game, I don't think any of the shotguns take a suppressor. Let's see. Oh, yeah. No, motherfucker. I'm the original World War II decal enjoyer. Yeah, I'm teasing. Yeah, that's my favorite. I have literally had that since my very first playthrough. You get it from Copeland's camp. So the very first time I popped up in Copeland's camp, that's the one I left camp with. The green screen may fuck this up, but this is a lovely little flask that Claire got for me that has the World War II logo on it. And actually, does the green screen fuck it up? So, interesting story. There's a reason I go with that decal specifically. I'll tell you a little bit about myself and my family. My father and my brother are absolutely brilliant paint and body guys for like painting cars and aircraft and things like that. And my dad, many years ago, before he passed away, he had established a business. He had transitioned from doing classic hot rod cars, think like American muscle cars, stuff like that. He used to restore those and, do like full restoration jobs on them and stuff. And also his area of specialization was the paint and body work. And then, of course, he taught my older brother how to do that as well. And my brother would often work with Pop, working on the hot rod cars that they were building and restoring and stuff. And it wasn't a thing that I got into, but it was like a big deal for them. And my brother still does that to this day. The thing, though, that happened, my dad got into working on aircraft as well. They got into restoring old aircraft. So they did several jobs where they repaired, I think there was like several World War II aircraft that they worked on. So like old warbirds. And one of the ones that they did was the P-40 Kitty Hawk. The P-40 Kitty Hawk, I think, is one of the aircraft that initially had that, like, that's the thing about that line of aircraft is they have that shark mouth painted on the underside of the fuselage at the front of it. So it's like, that's kind of where that comes from. And my dad and my brother helped to restore a British P-40 Kitty Hawk that is currently on display in the Royal Air Force Museum is it Hendon, I believe? Yeah, I believe it's in Hendon, England. And so one of the planes that my dad and my brother worked on years ago it's currently on display in a museum at the Royal Air Force Museum in Hendon. So that's fucking awesome. And that's one of the reasons that specific logo is very special to me. In fact, you can look it up if you just want to Google P-40 Kitty Hawk RAF Museum, the Royal Air Force Museum. You'll find at P-40 Kitty Hawk RAF Museum, you'll see the actual aircraft that my dad and my brother restored. It's fucking, I'm proud as shit, even though I never got into the aircraft and like motor vehicle restoration type stuff. I never really got into it myself, but I'm really proud for them. It's fucking amazing shit to me. Hey, Joe Schmo, I need to say hello to Joe Schmo. Yes, please. And also, KRW says, finally managed to get a copy of The Art of Days Gone. You got the art book? Oh, yeah. It's not about here in the UK. I see, so you had trouble finding it? Okay. And has it arrived? You have it now? Nitro Border 17. Welcome. Hi there. Okay, let's do the thing with the bike, and we'll move on and do another camp job.
How's it going, Buzz?
Yeah. Stuff with the bike.
All right.
So guess what we have, guys? The green screen may fuck with this one, too, because it's a rye. Rye tends to have a greenish label.
Right back. Do you want ice as well?
No, thank you. Not with these glasses. Okay, so motherfucking Pendleton rye. Pendleton is fantastic. Oh, I just saw this as a 12-year. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, word. Anybody want to have a little sip of rye whiskey with me? Ryes are my favorite, so this is why I'm so excited here. Not only is Pendleton absolutely fantastic, but the rye specifically is my personal favorite type of whiskey. Here we go. How about a little cork pop? Oh, it's a synthetic cork. Okay, not quite the same. Synthetic corks are just as good as real cork or whatever, I guess, but I don't like the sound. I don't know if the mic is picking that up because we have the levels set fairly low. It takes a bit of noise to actually activate the mic. Oh my. Hello, darling. Everything okay?
I've got some blocking on drive. Not fully.
Oh, shit.
Get out. But enough that I'm pissed.
So we have some, all right, there's a big game going on. We have a stadium like 2 blocks from our house, like local game stadium, but it gets pretty crowded. We have someone partially blocking our driveway, not completely, like we could get out, but there is a car overlapping our driveway, and we have signs up that say,
and I've been fucking ticketed for,
and she's personally been ticketed for parking in front of our own fucking driveway.
not even in front of it.
Well, yeah, just
5
near it
feet.
within 5 feet of it.
Should I call
Ticket them. Yeah, call it in. Fuck them. Get off my lawn, mother.
Oh, lunchable meatloaf.
So anyway.
Title, James Smith and Lunchable Meatloaf.
Okay, I need to say hello to James Smith and Lunchable Meatloaf.
And Jackson.
Also Jackson. Howdy, Jackson. How's it going?
And Garrett. Did you say hi to Garrett?
Garrick? Yes, we did say hi to Garrick. We sure did. Okay.
I'm going to be back.
Okay, so Claire's about to go report folks for parking in front of our driveway. I hope they get the chair. I'm teasing. That's a terrible joke. I take it back. Anyway, I want to say hello to, no, I haven't missed anybody yet. James, you like that taser video, huh? Right on. My favorite. Okay. So have we confronted them? No, dude, they're at the game. The vehicle is parked out front and they're like 2 blocks away at the game. Cause that's what they do is they'll park all over the neighborhood looking for parking to go to the game. And they'll just park wherever the fuck just so they can walk. Fat, lazy Americans don't want to walk 2 blocks, so they park in somebody's fucking driveway. I actually wouldn't be opposed to charging for parking if we had the parking space to spare. I wouldn't mind. I could let like one person park in the driveway. What I'd have to do is put my car out on the street so that I know I can get out later, because we have actually been blocked in before. But I put my car out on the street and take up parking out on the curb and then allow someone to park in my driveway. And I could charge someone for that. But I mean, how much would you really charge for, one car, one family to be able to use a parking spot? I really don't know. I mean, I would want to receive more than the $20 that they would probably be willing to pay. Because I would imagine somebody might be willing to pay, $20 or whatever for a good parking spot that's only two blocks away from the stadium. But if I want more than 20, I don't think they'd be willing to pay more than 20. I don't know. 150, yeah, fuck them. Yeah, you can park here. $150, motherfucker. I was thinking 50. Like I would be like, yes, I will allow some fucking rando to park their piece of shit vehicle in my driveway, whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's a nice car. Anyway, I let them park it in my driveway. Yeah, I want more than $20 out of that, dude. That's my driveway. My car sits there. In time, we're actually working on putting in a carport there. So, I mean, shit, in time, it'll be covered parking, and maybe I could actually. Like, hey, dude, $50 for covered parking. It's a good deal, right? I'll put up a sign, $50 for covered parking. But again, we can only take like the one person, the one vehicle. That's all I can fit in my driveway. 40 to 50 is the norm. 45 to 50, interesting. Oh, Nitro Border. Yeah, it happens around here. Oh, at Lambeau Field. Yeah, isn't that where Claire lived before? Wasn't she like right outside Lambeau Field before she moved up here? Parking is crazy expensive for events like that. Yeah, I would imagine so. All right, so next, let's just run up into Cope's area. We'll go do a little mission for Cope. This one's interesting. I think this is the Ripper mission where you have to do stealth or you end up facing reinforcements as well. 20's better than 0, which you're currently getting. Well, what we're about to get is the police up here in a tow truck and get them motherfuckers towed. Nah, I think what she's actually going to do is call like the city parking enforcing department or whatever. Whoever she got her ticket from last time. We're not wasting the suppressor on a fucking runner. But yeah, anyway, she'll call whatever department she got her ticket from. Because, like, the thing is, our neighbors have been really fucking weird about using our... That is not fair. It let him clip through the bike. I was just talking earlier about using the bike for... You're not... It was just scripted, apparently. Fuck it. Sorry, I'm actually really distracted and a bit frustrated by this whole situation. What I was going to say about my neighbors, when we first moved in, our neighbors were constantly literally parking in our driveway, letting their guests and friends park in our driveway. They're fat, lazy Americans, so they get all of their food delivered, and their delivery people, their Walmart grocery delivery drivers would park in our fucking driveway multiple times a day, 5, 6, 7, 8 times a day. We would have their fucking traffic blocking my driveway. Now, I have to explain to you, there's a reason I get worked up about this shit. I am the kind of person that you do not block my egress. You do not block my egress. If I feel like I'm trapped on my own property and you are intentionally trapping me on my property, I will assume you are a hostile combatant and engage you as such. Do not block my egress. It's a personal thing for me, man. So it's just one of those things. But anyway, also Claire is British and property lines matter a lot to her. So they're infringing on our property lines, right? I'm wigging out because they're blocking me in on my property and I cannot there was actually an emergency. I was going to say in the event of an emergency, I can't leave my own property. You're blocking my egress. We had an emergency when we first moved out here. Claire and her little boy, kid was only like 3.5, 4 years old at the time. Claire and her little boy were at the park and some fucking weirdo tried to snatch her little boy. Okay, so her and her baby boy are at the park playing, having a good day. Gorgeous day. Colorado's beautiful. We love it. Gorgeous day. They're playing at the park. Some weirdo runs up and snatches her kid and is like trying to pretend like it's not her child. And he's like, is this your baby? This isn't your baby. I'm going to go find his mother. And, shit like that. So we had just moved up here. I'm upstairs in our house assembling fucking IKEA furniture and the phone rings. So I drop the IKEA tools and the IKEA furniture and I'm like, yeah, what's up? And Claire is distraught and upset. She's at the park. This weirdo has snatched the kid. Claire is a fucking badass and got her baby back from the dude, just made him fuck off, but he's still wandering around the park being a fucking weirdo. And just still wandering around the park being a fucking weirdo. So she calls me and she's like, look, I've got the baby. I've called the police. There's a guy here who's kind of hanging out and helping. But the weirdo is still wandering around, babe. Can you please get here? And I'm like, I'm on my fucking way. It's a 10-minute drive. I'll be there in 5. And so I dropped my tools, building IKEA furniture at the time. I dropped my tools, grab my key, go out the door, and my motherfucking driveway is blocked. My motherfucking driveway is blocked while my girl is in trouble and needs me to come help her in a dangerous situation, and my fucking driveway is blocked. You do not block my egress. So I step outside, and this is the first time I was ever unpleasant to my neighbors, because generally I've been like, hey guys, I actually don't like having my driveway blocked. I need y'all to move. Like for real, I need you to move. I came out of the house and I said where I'm certain the entire neighborhood heard, because when I want to project, you can hear my voice around the neighborhood. And I don't mean yelling, not like shouting. I mean, if you're familiar with stage performances, I mean projecting. So I step out and I just said, say, I need this vehicle moved now. And and people start coming out like, what the fuck? What's going on? So they had a maintenance guy over there, and the maintenance guy had pulled up in our driveway, blocking our driveway to get into their house, to go in and out of their house doing maintenance, just taking up my entire fucking driveway to do maintenance on the neighbor's house. And so I'm all, say, I need this vehicle moved now. And, guy comes out. He's like, oh, I'll move it. And I'm like, look, I don't mean to be rude or abrupt. We have an actual emergency. Someone has snatched my wife's child. I need to get out of here right fucking now. It is an actual emergency. And so the guy moves his truck and he's, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, don't be sorry. And I'm thinking, don't be sorry. Be gone, motherfucker. Don't be sorry. Be gone. And so anyway, I hop in the car. I run. I go. Situation was resolved peacefully. The baby was safe. My girl was safe. Weirdo got arrested. And since then, the neighbors themselves have blocked the driveway fewer times. It's less often now. But they still have delivery drivers and stuff like that who, I think they messaged them special delivery instructions, do not block neighbors' drive. So we've kind of got that under control a little bit. But this property originally shared what is that called? An easement? So if you're, right. So if you are familiar with property terms and shit, what an easement is if, let's say your property is here, but your neighbor's driveway goes across your property or whatever, for whatever really reasonable reason, your neighbor can access your property to use their driveway or whatever. Decades ago, there was a garage in the back that belonged to the neighbors, and our driveway was the only way to get to that garage. So decades ago, there's a clause in the deed that says, yes, there is an easement here. You can use the driveway to get to this garage. If the garage is no longer present, the easement is no longer in effect. It's spelled out right there in the fucking deed. It's public knowledge. Anyone can see it. There ain't no fucking garage back there, man. If there's no garage, there's no easement. You do not have access to my driveway. Do not block my egress. I can't be any simpler than that. So anyway, cheers, everybody. If you have cool neighbors, appreciate them. Get them something for Christmas. Cheers. All right, that's enough about that. Don't block my egress. Fucking some people's kids, man. You just can't teach them nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me actually have the correct chat on screen, babe. I'm seeing your messages now. Bruh, drill instructor material. Yeah, I know. I want to be like the next R. Lee Ermey. No, that's too high an aspiration. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. I'll be by. Deacon out.
Anyway. Metal vocals. Yeah, actually, I do, and I can. We are going to get hit. All right, so I'm trying to... the trees were too tiny. I was trying to use the trees to block his line of sight, but these trees are just too damn tiny. There we go. Now we have the building blocking our line of sight. All right, now that the sniper is no longer a threat at all, let's take his buddies out. Goodbye. Fucking assholes, man. I'm trying to tell a story here, guys. Calm down. Joe Schmo, get along sign saying, block the drive, get unalived. Webster Ross, you have what now? Tell me what you got, buddy.
All of them.
Oh, that's all of them, is it? Oh, yeah, it's going to be real soon.
I saw something.
No, you didn't see a thing. Don't sweat it. You're good. You're okay, darling. You're all right. Maybe? Hey! What's that? She told me to stop being Arthur. There's a girl. Good girl. You're all right. Atta girl. Oh, no shit, Webster Ross, bro. That's cool. So check it out. I know that's kind of an inappropriate thing to put. Well, I feel like it's kind of an inappropriate thing to put on the Throne wish list, but it's something that is actually going to help me out. I'll get a lot of use out of those. The thing is, I'll be perfectly honest with you, man. I'll tell you exactly what that's for. I do work in the cannabis industry. But here's one of the things. I do a lot of hand trimming and hand pruning. And a lot of the stuff that I do is I work with my hands a lot as a cannabis farmer. My hands, dude, they cramp up sometimes. I drop shit because my hands are just like so sore and cramped from trimming and pruning and stuff like that. And just thousands of plants in a day, thousands of cuts in a day with my trimmers and stuff. So my hands get really sore and cramped up. And in the evenings when I come in and I want to roll a joint for the evening and settle down, I work 2 fucking jobs, man. I earned that joint at the end of the day, but I come in and my hands are so like sore and cramped up, whatever. Those little rolling mats, they make it so much easier to rock the bud back and forth to get it rolled up into that cylindrical shape. It's fucking brilliant. But it's an old school thing. Like that's your hippies who were hippies back in the 60s and like they're fucking 90 years old now. Those folks, man, they used to roll on those bamboo mats. That's how it was done. Because you can roll like really fat fucking joints using a rolling system like that. And you can also use like the extra long papers. And the thing about the extra long papers, that's not so I can use a lot more bud. I use the extra long paper so I can put an extra long tip in there. And that makes it smoother and, it has a lot of different benefits for the flow of air through the hand-rolled cigarette. Anyway, long story short, yeah, I'm going to use those to roll joints with, but it really helps a lot because my hands hurt. Also, like the gaming, the dozens of hours a week that we put in on gaming, the thousands of hours that I have put in on video games over the years, man, my fucking hands cramp up bad sometimes. So it actually does help to have those rolling mats. It's an old school thing, but they really do help a lot. Like I know some of our audience are an older demographic, people who work for a fucking living and, maybe you have hand problems or maybe you have arthritis or stuff like that. Those rolling mats are brilliant. They really do help a lot. I thought we might have a survivor rescue here. Let's see. Hate it when the sniper's laser glitches out and stops outside the field. And then the bike gets murdered. Yep, outside your field of view, yeah. Yeah, I am getting old, as a matter of fact. Yes, I am getting old. Deacon just pulled a weapon, but I don't have any red on the minimap. Could watch an entire live stream of just Rex telling us stories. I may do more of those, actually. The raw cones or just vapes. I love dry herb vaporizers, but the only dry herb vaporizer that I currently own, and they're expensive, the only one that I currently own is the PAX 3. Works really well, but it's kind of fucky and takes a lot of maintenance. Like you have to clean it like pretty much every fucking day. If you're going to have more than 4 or 5 sessions off of it, which is a standard day, really, you have to clean it just about every day. old Laredo rolling machine. I don't know. Like, I know the ones that it's like basically a little belt system in there and you roll with it. And I know the ones that you just press them down and they roll up a cigarette. I've seen those kind. Poor dad didn't know what a roach was, saw a cigarette butt on the ground, asked if it was a bud or a roach. Later told him, I thought he meant a bug. Yeah, that's the thing I like about those longer tips, is that they give you more to hold on to comfortably. You know, you don't burn your fingers and stuff. But anyway, I mean, I'm not really trying to make this a cannabis-oriented live stream or whatever. Just that is a thing that, Webster Ross, thank you, man. That has actually helped me out. That's something you'll know about when you're in your 40s. You'll know, brother. You'll know. Trust me. Nope. No. Screaming for you. God, I hope y'all saw that. She got like knocked up into the air and shit. I knocked her up in the air. It was Mile High Club, I reckon. Anyway, what are we talking about? Let me catch up with the chat. Mike Dougal, welcome in. Brad says, this may sound crazy. Try rubbing your hands with dandelions. I mean, shit, I'll try just about anything. But Claire will tell you she has enough trouble making me use hand lotion. My hands literally dry out. Just like I'm naturally from a more humid climate. I originally come from East Texas, which is actually a very humid area. So moving here to the southeastern Colorado area, it's very arid and dry here. We're in a high desert. So I wasn't used to the climate here when we first moved here, and my skin just stays dry. I've actually had to start using lotion, and I fucking hate it. And Claire has to remind me all the time. I'll be sitting there like scratching my hand, scratching my dry skin, and she's like, dude, go put some fucking lotion on. I'm like, okay, in a minute when I'm done scratching.
It ain't my best customer.
If it ain't my best customer, I'm your only customer, you dumbass. In fact, one could say I'm the only reason you have a shop.
Camper's life. Hey, Manny.
Let's see. Farewell space program decramming things. Yeah. The hash rosin edibles, Kiva bars. Hang on, let me adjust this window here. It's not quite big enough. Let's see. Made by a company called Clutch Cannabis. I've heard of them. Excellent. Right on. Cool, man. Wait until you're in your 50s and everything hurts for no reason at all. Yeah, I know. Might as well be a neuroscientist out here knocking up freaks. Yeah. Well, we're just trying to, see if we can spur on the next level of evolution.
No, I'll keep an eye out for John.
Human freak hybrids.
Damon, how's it going?
Probably shouldn't have done that at Copeland's camp. It just took like half of our money to fill the saddlebags. All right. We got a mission, don't we? All right, I can.
Deke.
You know, if we do this at night, maybe we can bring in some freaks, huh?
Yeah, don't bet on it, Cope. I'm
Puts
busy.
the lotion on the skin.
Hear about a Ripper camp? Here, in the Cascade Wilderness?
Rippers.
Surprised that joke hasn't come up more often, actually.
Thought you might be interested.
I thought you might be
I heard
interested.
how you and Boozer got hit by him. In fact, I haven't seen Boozer around much, have I?
Where, Cope?
Up by Separation Meadow.
I
Flag.
ain't seen much of nothing with your head up your ass,
Saw him
motherfucker.
firsthand. Past their camp when she was out on a
Punk ass bitch.
Don't worry. I'll take care of him.
Just be a man and rub some bacon on it, mother. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm actually going to do the opposite of something I normally do. I am going to camp to make it nighttime.
When I was out in the
We're going to make it dark and scary time.
we saw a bunch of
Me and a couple of guys burnt out.
Or something. I don't know. I'm just talking like I know stuff. We're never going to get to the riding nomad mission like this. Like, we'd still have to do another fucking mission for Tucker's camp.
I'm just gonna...
Well, that was fun. Just gone after the McLeod Ridge horde. Got myself nicely into an easy kill location, only to discover that my guns are empty. I forgot to reload them, and my bike fell off the rock. Like, I'm sorry, I'm laughing at your misfortune, but that's fucking funny. That's like, who had the story the other day? All kinds of fucking crazy insanity happened, and it was like, I was just trying to stop for gas. All I wanted was the gas can and just cue madness. That's like, that is the Days Gone experience right there. I just needed some gas. I was just stopping for a gas can. Oh shit, here we go. Fuck yeah. And my bike fell off the rock. Classic. I got eaten alive too. Painful. 10 out of 10. Would not recommend. All right, so let's roll up on this. This is a Ripper camp. So we're going to roll up on these Rippers and see if we can just take any freaks in with us. I do think if we're doing it at night, it will be interesting to perhaps only... Shit, I don't know if we can. We might be able to only do it with freaks. Maintain stealth ourselves. No, we can try. Let's give it a shot. I think. Maybe. Can't be certain. Wolves. Mother! Wow, I actually didn't ever see it. I heard him. Never saw him. Where's your friends at? I hear them as well. This one's this way. Doopy doopy doo. No, you don't. That was sloppy. Now the freaks are.
Okay,
here we go. Yeah. Okay. So we were talking about this, I think on Saturday's 10,000 subscriber celebration live stream. Thank you all for being here for that, by the way. On that stream, we were talking about using the boot knife in combination with the skill bull rush. Some of you may be familiar with the skill bull rush. What that does is it allows you to sprint into an enemy and shoulder slam them, knocking them to the ground. You then get a button press opportunity for a finisher, like you tap X to do a finisher move on them. If you have your standard melee weapon equipped, you get a badass finisher that's an instant kill, but it takes some durability off of your melee weapon. So an even better way to do it is instead select the boot knife first. Then do your bull rush and run in and shoulder slam them and stun them. And your finisher move that you do is done with the boot knife if you have selected it beforehand. And the reason that matters, if you get your finisher with the boot knife, there is no durability cost from your melee weapon. So it allows you completely resource-free, quiet melee kills. It's relatively quiet. It's quieter than a firearm. Certainly quieter than the fucking auto shotgun. But anyway, that is a way to get completely resource-free kills with the melee option and not use any durability from your standard melee weapon even. This might work. Let's see. Yeah, just rub some bacon on it. Robbie 4022. What's going on, Robbie 4022? Welcome in. How are you? So, folks, if you would please give a little shout out to 8-Bit Terror. She is actually she is monitoring the chat right now and highlighting messages for me. So just give a little shout out to 8-Bit for helping me out. I actually really appreciate that. I can't keep up with the chat on these streams anymore, man. I cannot keep up.
Rippers? This far north? Rippers. Deacon out.
Oh, we didn't bring many freaks, though, did we? Do we want to do freaks for this one? I kind of want to do freaks, but what I'm going to do first... Too late to save. Okay. Well, we got their attention again. That's neat. Me, Lee. As in, hello, my name is Lee. What is your name? Me, Lee. 4 of them? That's boring. Those are rookie numbers. We could have done better than that. I do wish that you had a horn on the bike. That's one of those things where it's like, well, they probably didn't put a horn on the bike because, you know, why would you want to make a bunch of noise on the bike? You want to be quiet on the bike. Well, I want a horn so that I can summon mini hordes, just like the Rippers do. A newt. Oh, that's really all we managed to bring with us. I mean, I guess that's kind of all it takes with Rippers. Rippers won't kill freaks. So if we only have 1 or 2... Now let's see if I can, like, just make some noise down here and then disappear.
Goddamn Rippers.
No, this one is still coming after me. Take a boot knife to him, and that one is still coming after me. Of course it is. Neither one of those are going after the attractor that I threw. Outstanding. All right, let's go. You and me, come on. I'm just going to go ahead and get their attention. I'm not going to bother with stealth. I'm just going to bring them a freaker. Hey, guys. How's it going? Hi. Yep, make some noise. Thank you. That should bring in a few freaks. That motherfucker's still following me. That motherfucker is still following me. Oh, you rat fucking bastard. Come here, you rat fuck. Ruin my plan, you tenacious bastard. Anyway, I do pay her well. You don't even want to know.
Get low!
Fucking idiots. Maybe they'll bring in some freaks. Robbie4022 says, missed the 10K live stream. Unfortunately, man, it was fantastic. We had a great time. Lexi Price. Yeah, we really had a good time.
You hurt my brother, you know that? Now I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah, we are. I was going to try to get you all eaten by your favorite things, but it didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
Goddamn Ripper.
They've been freed.
Face has been freed. No, really, I think we just shot his face off.
Fire. Moving back. I need covering fire.
Bunch of crazy assholes. What are you doing up here, huh?
Oh, I missed that one.
Here's your fucking path.
How do you miss a shot like that? That was beautiful, man. They lined it up perfectly for me, and I still missed. Fucking loser, man. We are found. You are the lost. The lost.
Well, you found me.
Get low, brother.
Go check it out. Something lost here.
Almost there. Okay, how are we doing? Lena! Hey, Brad says, I never use smoke bombs in the game until you watch some of my gameplay. Have you seen the newest video where I take out the Iron Butte horde with just the Nero taser? Fuck yeah, I am, Scott. That's insane. Not only is it impressive, it's just a hell of a lot of fun to watch. Because this is like the shit that I'm doing right now. This is actually, I get it from her. Trying to go in at night and bring freakers in. That's not my play style. I end up sitting here with the fucking sniper rifle, popping everybody in the head with a suppressed sniper rifle. That's my play style. But I'm trying to embrace different stuff. Level up. Robbie has a question. I find leading the bullet on the snipers in this game to be a little bit off, but I can't put my finger on what I'm doing wrong. Excuse me. I think I'm wheezing a bit. I need some water, I think. I don't know. Ew, this is your water. I'm teasing. No, let's see. What was I going to say? Yeah, I don't know. Like with the thank you, love. Like you don't really have to account for bullet travel too much. Like the time it takes the bullet to hit them, it's pretty much instantaneous. Line up the sight and take the shot. The one trick that I use is, like you may have heard in some of my tips and tricks videos, just don't bother. Like, let's say this is your enemy moving across the screen. Don't bother chasing them moving the same way that they're moving, trying to line up. What you want to do is, as the enemy is moving, you want to line up with them. Just like let them walk into it. Line up that shot and let them walk into it. And that generally works with all of the ranged weapons, even the crossbow, really, once you get the hang of it. Those pipes are used for crafting. There's a melee weapon you craft with them. The early game metal club, I think, or something. The bat with the gears and shit attached to it. And then also you get like pipe bombs, and I think that's the two items, the melee weapon and the pipe bombs are the two things you make with pipes. Would Deacon and Arthur get along? No, not at all. No, they're both too strong-headed, too opinionated, too I'll shoot you for pissing me off. Yeah. Arthur is too chaotic. I think the way you could play him in the game is actually Arthur. I think he has a very similar code to Deacon's code. He's not going to shoot unarmed. Neither of those two men would shoot unarmed women. Neither of them. Claire says, well, Arthur did when I played it. You fucker. I mean, yeah, okay, it happens. But Arthur, as he's written in the story of Red Dead Redemption 2, would not kill unarmed women. In fact, that's one of the things that makes their trust in Dutch start devolving and eroding, is because he ends up killing a woman in a bad way, they say, which means I assume like it wasn't self-defense or a good robbery that they were doing. It was just he fucking murdered somebody for some reason. I don't know why.
I just wanted to say thank you.
Don't know the full story yet. Ooh, we got a smoke bomb. Nice. I'm a bit low on those now. Used a couple on, I think, some runners, or then the fucking breaker, I believe. Burn her at the stake.
Burn, you goddamn.
Burn the witch. I'm kidding. Don't actually burn any witches. All the witches I know are actually pretty cool. Ow, penises. Goddamn bear traps. I stepped in a bear trap. Fucking bear traps, man. All right. Do we need to go back to Copeland's camp? We do not. Let's head on to Belknap. Hot Springs, whatever camp. Or something. And stuff.
Find that river camp? Yeah, Boozer. I found it. Sorry, brother. Wish I'd been there. Sure, man. Yeah, I know. Peeking out.
Yeah, I just rub like my entire foot, ankle, shin, all of that. Oh shit, tactical stop. My foot, ankle, shin, all of that stuff. We'll just rub some bacon on it.
How's it going? I've got a job for you.
No, you don't. Fuck off.
Go. Hey, yeah, I'll see if I can, make time. Deacon out.
Borislav 24/7. Hey, thanks for being here, man. For real, thanks. See you later, man. Whoop, whoop. I don't think we need anything from the hidden loot locations here. Allow me to go ahead and check just briefly. Oh, we are full up on that kind of stuff. Right on. Then I haven't met a bear trap that I didn't step in. Are you me? I never met a bear trap I didn't like. We come fast friends. Oh, monkey penis.
Marauders, good. Yeah, wait for me. Huh?
Damn it! Reload! Get the bastard! We killed him!
That's another reason I like the auto shotgun. If I have the auto shotgun in my hands, do not walk through my doorway. You will regret it. Mega Man, the blue lion. I don't think I said hi to Mega Man yet. What's up, buddy? Oh, he snuck in a bit ago. Okay. Has anyone ever left their bike at the Nero outside the Ripper camp in Ripper territory? Any idea of how to get it? Anyone left their bike? Oh, at the Nero helicopter outside of Ripper camp? In Iron Butte? Oh, okay. Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about. And yes, I have. Let's see. All right. If you're in Iron Butte and you're doing, I'm assuming it's the Redwood RV Park ambush camp, where there is also a Nero helicopter bike jump right here. So you have this bike jump right outside this ambush camp. Something I do quite frequently. I run the bike down here, do the jump, and jump across and land the bike there. Then I climb up on this ledge, and I use that ledge to sniper the entire camp. And then I roll off into the camp and go clear the camp and do the bunker and forget my fucking bike up there on the ledge with the helicopter. There's no way to get back to it. So you have two options. One thing you can do, you'll have to run just a little bit of ways, and you can, I'm sorry, let me find where I am at in the game right now. Sorry, a bit disorienting. Where the fuck are we? Doop, doopy doo. All right, where's my bike? We're under the, okay. Anyway, find the bike symbol on your map and hit square, and it'll bring up the option to recover your bike. If you're close enough to it, it'll just kind of pop in beside you. You'll then have to go run and chase the bike to go find where it actually spawned in at. Another option is if you, this is not a great option, but if you get back to doopy-doopy-doo Lost Lake, the mechanic can recover it for you, but you'd have to do that on foot. But yeah, it should be as simple as just kind of go a little ways away from the bike, not too far, or it'll say too far from bike. Just a little ways away from the bike and do the, like as close as you can get probably since it's up on the ledge. Try that and just recover bike. It'll pop it in nearby somewhere. I do that shit all the time. Like all the fucking time. Because I get up there on that ledge and I use the sniper rifle from that ledge to take out the ambush camp. And then I just roll off in there to start kicking ass and forget all about the bike up on the ledge. Is that what happened? Would not surprise me at all. I know because I have done it.
Don't worry, fellas. I'll be back later. Finish burning you out.
You can calm down. We're done with all that. I'll have a splash more. Actually, let me finish this. 1 second. Yoink. Cheers, everybody. Oh, yeah, that's much better. I tried to do the first cork pop. I'll let you hold that. I tried to do the first cork pop, and it didn't sound quite as nice because it's one of the... Oh, my gosh. No, that's way too much for me. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. She's just going to reduce the level of fluid in the glass for me. That's...
I did now. I see it.
Yeah, that's quite a bit, yeah. I generally pour mine really low anyway, so... Yeah. Thank you, baby. I got a beautiful woman trying to get me drunk. Favorite melee weapon? I will answer in what I think is the most realistic weapon for Deacon to use. What I think Deacon would use. The fire axe. That is my personal favorite. I just love the way it looks. I love the way it handles. I love that you get it early game, and it's the damage potential on it is almost as high as the highest damage potential melee weapon in the game. The damage is almost as high as the superior metal axe. Of course, the durability is extremely low, but I don't use melee much. I don't hit with my axe very often. So I don't need a high durability item. And also because the damage is so high, you don't have to hit with it very often. 2 to 3 hits will usually take down any enemy. That's 1 to 3 hits will eliminate most enemies, especially if you're on just like normal difficulty. So the fire axe is my personal favorite melee weapon in the game. I am in no way trying to say it's the best melee weapon in the game or anything like that for anyone who feels like disputing it or whatever. But the question was, what's my favorite? My favorite is the fire axe. And also, I think, like, let's just say real life apocalypse scenario, a fireman's breaching axe is probably the single most useful item you could have, because it serves 3 main utility purposes. You can breach doors with it, which is useful for entering places that, like, I'm trying to loot this location and get some supplies or whatever. You would use a fucking breaching axe to get through the door. You can also chop firewood with it. I'm not being funny. I actually mean that's a utility item of it. You can chop firewood with it, which would be handy in this type of environment where you're using fire for heat. And cooking and things of that nature. And also, it is a deadly fucking melee weapon that has both a forward and backhand attack because of the spike on the back of it. So, I mean, it can be used as a blocking defensive tool. It can be used as an offensive chopping tool, backhand or forward, either way. It's just a highly practical utility item and a devastating weapon. So I think that... it's like in my head canon, Deacon would actually carry a fucking fire axe like that.
Here you go.
Especially like a good one, because I think if you were to go to pretty much any hardware store here in the States and buy an actual fire axe or find one on the shelf or something, like, I think the durability would be a little bit higher than just a sliver of durability. I think you could actually fuck some shit up with that axe and not damage the durability of it very much. Let's pick up the mission. Dashing Dink. We need to say hello to Dashing Dink. Howdy. Sounds like you should just go with it, man. She's trying to get you drunk, take advantage of you.
Well, he went back out there to see what else he could find. He hasn't come back.
Bet he did.
We think he's been taken by a group of drifters.
So we're not getting to Riding Nomad tonight. Sorry, that's some 2 whiskeys in. No Riding Nomad tonight.
Building on the east side of town, the old wagon hotel.
We'll do that next time. We'll save it for now.
Thanks, Deke.
No, I'm not up to a 3-hour stream tonight. I'm sorry. There's no way. There's no way I'm up to stream that long tonight. It takes an hour just to wrap up the ride with Iron Mike. Yeah. That's nice. I'm not doing it tonight. I don't have the energy for it. But I do think maybe tomorrow morning? Do like a Saturday morning stream? No? Oh, that's right. No, I'm sorry. Her kiddo's got a birthday thing going. Okay, so yeah, we'll have to finish this up next week. We'll finish up the Riding Nomad bit next week. We got a birthday event for Claire's kiddo tomorrow morning. Okay, so we have this mission. Oh, it's right there in fucking Marion Forks where we were just at. Oh, my God. Okay. Blake, welcome in. Blake, good evening. So this is the one where they have a hostage on top of the hotel where the loot location is? All right. No worries.
Hey, Deke, let me get the game.
Yeah, why don't you? If there's now, I do agree a crowbar, which interestingly enough, that's Iron Mike's melee weapon. If you ever watch the cutscenes with Iron Mike or the bits where Iron Mike is leaving the camp with Deacon to go do stuff, you'll see that he carries a fucking crowbar, big ass pry bar. Absolutely, and that ties into not only is it an effective melee weapon, but it is also a very powerful, a very useful utility item because you can use it for getting into places and containers. I would argue the only difference there would be that with a pry bar, you cannot chop firewood. So, like, still the fire axe would be, I believe, the most practical because it serves all 3 utility functions. Both opening doors and containers and chopping firewood, and then also is a devastating melee weapon with 3 forms of attack. You can backhand with it, and you can forward slash with it, overhead swing, all that shit.
If he is, I'm gonna find him. St. John out.
Oh, he's got a helmet on, doesn't he? Fuck him.
Under fire! Get down! Down!
He wasn't wearing a helmet.
Fire! Fire!
See if we can get back to some cover, concealment, something. Break that line of sight. Of course, they're just going to kill the hostage. Oh, yeah, I've seen your grandpa's double-bladed axe, yeah. Double-headed axe. Or a handmade bamboo staff, yeah. Melee weapon enthusiast. Oh, there they are. Oh, you can climb? I can climb, too. Did you know? Shut up, dude. You're giving away my position.
That it? Jeez.
Yes, that is everyone.
The last of them.
I saw.
Here you are.
Eek.
Oh, no, no, no.
Oh, no, 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 no. Time to go. Them motherfuckers throwing pipe bombs and stuff. They're like, they mean business now. Where'd they go? They towed the car out front. Oh my God, the game is still on, but the car is gone. Wow. Yeesh. Well, they're probably gonna come by and talk to us after the game then. I was hoping they would just mail them a ticket. Okay, there's got to be somebody directly below me. There he is. It's more likely they just moved the car because local PD doesn't react that fast generally. We've got freaks coming in over there. So there's 2 human enemies and a freaker in there. No, we did not leave a proximity mine by the vehicle. All right, about to flashbang these fools, though.
Hey, come on out and show yourself. I don't mean no harm.
Oh, that didn't kill her.
Survive, same as you. Say you come out and talk a bit.
Oh, that did kill her. Excellent.
Move your ass. We're pulling back. Pulling back.
There are more. Oh, hello. How are you doing? That's an interesting pose you have there. Paint me like one of your French freakers. Wait, wrong button. Damn it. I didn't want to unpause that shit. I wanted to move the goddamn camera around a bit. That's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and actually adjust the shot. Let's do, I'm going to back the camera off all the way, dial in the field of view to get just frame just the shot that we want. Then we adjust the focal distance to bring the foreground into clear definition. Boom. Our main target there is Deacon. And then we're going to adjust the aperture to bring in the other stuff and the background just to the amount of focus that we want it. Something like that. So the foreground is clearly in focus and the background is a little bit less in focus. And then we frame the shot how we want it. Click. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and back off the field of view just a touch. Sometimes once you get it like this, dialed in like this, you back off the field of view just a hair, and then that gives you some more options when you're editing the picture later. Like once you get it into the photo editor and shit, you can do more stuff with it if you have it backed out a bit. 8-Bit Terror says, "Nice shirt, Rex. I'm wearing my Fuck Schizo t-shirt." The ideal mode of transportation, I have to agree, it would actually be something similar to a drifter dual sport bike, basically. I think that would be really the most practical that you could hope for. That or a fucking bicycle.
I swear I... something.
I swear something.
Hey, come out. Just want to talk. Always looking for anyone who can use a gun.
He's at the front door. I don't know where the other one is.
Here you are.
There she is. Come on. No? Maybe.
Hey, Drifter. I like your style. You got what it takes to survive out here.
She's still talking after I broke her neck. All right, let's go rescue the guy. Do the thing with the stuff, rescue the guy. There we go.
Larson, how are you holding up?
St. John, you know, I thought I'd come into town, find a drink, hang out with my buds.
As soon as I cut you loose, you get the hell out of here.
Oh, you don't gotta tell me twice. I don't know where the hell you came from, but Jesus, man.
Go. Run.
Go. Run. Oh, we have skill points. See how we're doing on that front. 1 skill point. I believe we got where we wanted with survival. We did carry that weight. We've got where I want to be with the the ranged tree skills. We're all the way up to head rush and up the ante. I like 2 birds, 1 bullet, but yeah, maybe later. I won't really need that till, I mean, shit, we've already killed the Sawmill Horde and the Iron Butte Horde. There's no bigger hordes that we need it for. There are other big hordes, but nothing bigger. And we're all the way, oh shit, we're all the way up to Executioner as well. So I even have like most of the melee skills that I want now. Now I can actually just start filling in with like nice utility skills. Because we've got all these skills that I consider essential for my build, for my play style. What should we do? Is there anything I want to get on? Oh, excuse me, it is getting late for me. Is there anything I want to get from the survival tree? We have Eagle-Eyed, which increases the range of survival vision. I really haven't even been using that much. The other one would be Ear to the Ground, which lets you see enemies through walls. I really don't use that. Get an extra burst of adrenaline when low on health. Nah, I don't really use that. Oh, we would have to purchase one of these skills in order to get the final tier, which is regain stamina when taking damage. Oh, this is actually, we should be working toward this, I believe. Significantly increase stamina regeneration rates. That's what we want next, I think. So just for fun, just to get us there, I think I'm going to go ahead and take Monkey Wrench to improve the effectiveness of scrap when repairing the bike. Not at all essential, but we are actually at the point in the game now where I'm just spending points to spend them because I have my play style established already. It's the skill points for that are already done. So we're going to get Monkey Wrench. And then I think the next one I get will be, you shape up to significantly increase stamina regeneration rates. And from there, we'll be done with the survival tree. Once I get this last one here, boop, I'm trying to look at it now. Thank you. Once I get shape up here, we'll do that. And then we'll probably get like this 2 birds, 1 bullet. And then we'll get like some of these other melee skills. I don't even know what. Anyway, Maria says, just roll with it. Do we have that one yet? We do not. This one is nice. It drastically reduces the stamina cost from rolling. So that's definitely one we should get. I think what I will probably do, just because I always prioritize the other skill trees first, I'll get shape up, like I was saying. I'll get 2 birds, 1 bullet. And then the very next thing I get from the melee tree will be just roll with it. That is a good suggestion for the next melee skill we get. I need another health injector, but that again, that'll come in the next episode as well. All right, let's head back to Lost Lake Camp, and then we will be set up for the Riding Nomad mission. And we'll just go ahead and drive back to Lost Lake. I think the only thing I'll be engaging, I might engage like wolves, deer, bear, stuff like that. So again, so we can be collecting as much meat as we can along the way.
Good.
Man, this has been a really good evening. I've really enjoyed tonight hanging out with y'all. What is? What's going on, babe?
Talk you there. found larceny.
Oh, yeah. I had scheduled a message for you to receive. I forgot about that. Yeah, yeah. Forgot about that. Do you like that, darling? I thought you would find that amusing. Yeah. There's actually more to that. There's a second picture that goes with that. I just made my girl blush. Doesn't happen. It is actually, I consider it a very fascinating challenge to try and make 8-Bit Terror blush. All right. Yeah, there's more to that. Here, allow me 1 second. Let me, I'm going to show her. There's actually like stage 1 and 2. I was going to show you. No, I said there's stage 1 and 2. That's what I said. The other part of it is that it can be used specifically for that.
Yeah.
What's the time? It is morning. Okay, let's go. That's what I thought.
Tuck, you there? Found Larson. He should be on his way back to the hot springs.
Nice job. I'll have the Alki keep a lookout for him. More rippers
Oh, yeah?
have been spotted moving north into Belknap. We need all the men we can get. Tucker out.
I'm not blushing. You can't make me blush. I don't know how to blush. I know how to blow the shit out of runners, though. That motherfucker.
You out there?
Shit, actually, that's pretty good. Hang on, I gotta clip that. Let's just do probably the last minute. Ought to cover it. And we'll cut it down real quick. Yeah. Okay, so I know I've got enemies on me. We'll start here. And then where's the end point? Probably just right after the kill. Right in there. Yep, in here. Okay, let's preview that.
We need all the men we can get. Tucker out.
Here he comes. Oh! Oh, that's wonderful. Let's see. Robbie is asking, what's the best locations for finding alarm clocks for attractors? So one for sure location to get the alarm clocks is from the hoods of vehicles. So especially like if they have the red horn on them, or I'm sorry, the little red alarm beeping light on them, you're likely to get an alarm from that. Other places are really, I would say, just the general places that we send you for loot. I know you're asking specifically for alarms, but they're kind of just scattered here and there. You find them at different places. Check the things like these Nero locations. Check things like campgrounds, houses that you can get into. For example, I'll show you down here in Lost Lake. I use this location right here. Let me show you where we're at. If you're at the Burley Lake Ambush Camp, you just head a little ways north and west of there to these 4 cabins right here. These 4 cabins that are west of Burley Lake Ambush Camp, they also contain 4 cans. So it's a great spot to get cans for your attractors and the like. But I think there's 1 or 2 alarm clocks there. There's more than 1, I believe, at this single location. So you can grab some cans and some alarm clocks there. Another campground that I think of is up here. What is Pioneer, Rogue Camp, Camp Pioneer, I think. I know there's 1 or 2 up there in these little blue cottages, these little blue cabins. Check those and you'll find at least 1 or 2 there. But yeah, generally just the places where you would go to pick up loot. I'm not being funny. The locations where you would go to find loot, like the Nero places and the campgrounds and abandoned houses and shit. Runner gets fucked. I love using stuff like that. That's some of the shit that made me fall in love with this game initially, being able to do things like that. Like, I'm an old school Doom player, man. I've played like Doom, the original Doom 1993 back in the day. The original game where you would kite enemies into barrels to blow them the fuck up. Yeah, that's where I got my gaming roots right there. Let's go. headed for Lost Lake. Deer. Not waste. Well, I don't want to waste the suppressor, but I can, I suppose. Oh, I lost my target. Dang it, boy. I'll tell you what. There he is. I do want the meat. Oh, we got a lot of them. That was worth it.
Deer crossing. Well, guess you don't have to be worried about traffic no more, do you?
Damn it. Get. Okay, we did get the deer. Nice. Getting off the bike. Time to go loud. Okay, so check it out. I was talking about bull rush paired with the boot knife. Select the boot knife. And if you do it right, which I did not, if you do it right, you can bull rush, shoulder slam, do your finisher. We'll just stomp on their head and not actually take any durability from your melee weapon. Just check it out. If we use we'll go ahead and select the fire axe. I'm going to do a bull rush. That's not a bull rush, Deacon. Please do a bull rush for me. Dang. He's being stupid and not doing bull rush. I don't know why. Sometimes it fails. Check out the durability on the melee weapon. It's currently 88. We are actually in a sprint. He did the shoulder slam. Okay, so we were at 88. We bull rushed with the fire axe. It's now at 82. So that one finisher with bull rush took 6% off of our fire axe. But if you instead swap to the boot knife to do your bull rush kills, you will not lose any durability off of the boot knife. And you still get to do an instant finisher. Oh yeah, now we need all that fucking deer meat. We got quite a few deer. Oh dear. I know, Scott, that's absolutely it. I'll tell you, one of the first questions that 8-Bit Terror asked me on the Days Gone podcast, my first episode on the Days Gone podcast, she asked, what's your favorite thing about Days Gone? And for me, the answer is always creative freedom. My favorite thing about Days Gone has always been the level of creative freedom given to the player, the way that you can solve most problems, the way that you can engage most enemies pretty much however the hell you want to. I mean, literally, the options are virtually unlimited. Some combination between stealth, overwhelming force, melee, ranged attacks, traps, bombs, grenades, crowd control tools like smoke bombs and flashbangs. The options possible are virtually unlimited. In fact, I would say the options are pretty much only limited by the individual's imagination, really, is what I have found so far. Because, I mean, even I remember the moment of inspiration, that one single moment of inspiration where I was like, I think I can take out the Iron Butte Horde without using any guns. Oh shit, I think I can take out the Iron Butte Horde without using any guns. I've got to go try. I remember that moment of inspiration, and I felt the same fucking way when I realized you can set enemies on fire with the Nero taser, and decided to go set, well, like, okay, let me shoot this fuel can, little red gas can. One of these little guys right here. I was like, okay, let me shoot this little red gas can and see what happens. Boom, it blew up. Oh. What else can we set on fire with the taser? You know, those little moments of inspiration, that's where that shit comes from, man. Your options in this game are only limited by your imagination. It's that simple. Bull Rush does not work if there's an animation already in effect. Yeah, now that makes sense. I don't actually need this survivor at all. Oh, hello. Who is asking why I like the auto shotgun? I'm kidding. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Bull Rush. Bull Rush is cool. Yeah, good stuff. Whatever. Now, I don't know where to send this dude. I guess I'll send him to Copeland, just because that's the only camp I'm not at level 3 already. We're only going to get like 500 trust at Copeland's camp, but that's okay. It's better than nothing.
Mark Copeland. It's safe there.
Plus, it can be difficult to get money at Copeland's camp.
I thought it was over. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Tell him it was St. John, Deacon. They know who I am. Keep your head down and run.
Yeah, Bull Rush is handy and all, but I prefer the auto shotgun. Oh, Deke treating that bite rough. Oh, we're passing by O'Leary Mountain. I'll go ahead and hit the fuel tank up there. Fuel pump. These survivors have thanked me more times than actual people I know in my life. I had to get money for it too, man. They just give you money and shit. It's like giving somebody a ride and they actually hook you up with gas money. Knights Gaming. What's up, Knights Gaming? You need to save more people. Is the taser even worth it? Dude, have you seen my video? Watch the video. No, really, check out the newest video that I just did where I used the Nero taser to take out an entire horde. And it ain't no zap, roll, zap, roll, zap, roll kind of stuff. It's, we used the taser to take out an entire horde.
Talk about how it's always there. It's like an extra weapon.
So there are certain things that I've discovered that I like about it. I used to be in the camp, and honestly, let me back up a little bit. I owe Ben Studio an apology. Ben Studio, if anyone is listening who was like part of the team that worked on Days Gone, if y'all are still watching this content years later, interested in the game, let me please give you a sincere apology, Ben Studio. I'm sorry. I was very negative about the Nero taser. My first playthrough, I unlocked it, tried to shoot one enemy with it. They didn't die instantly. I said, this is fucking stupid. I'm never touching it again. Pretty much my experience. And the way it works, once you have it unlocked, or have the crafting recipe unlocked for it, it shows as an additional slot on your, it shows as an additional slot on your sidearm slot. So what you have to do, if you have a suppressor, you have to swipe 3 slots. You have equip suppressor way down here at what, like 4 o'clock? You have equip sidearm right here at 3 o'clock. And then you have equip Nero taser up here at like 2 o'clock. So you have 2, 3, and 4 o'clock taken up by your sidearm slot. 3 different options here. Now, I, as a gamer, I've always been frustrated by that because the muscle memory is there. All you have to do to equip your sidearm is just pop over here and equip the sidearm. And all you have to do to unequip the suppressors is just pop over here and select sidearm and attach and detach the suppressor. Super simple. Once you add the Nero taser to the mix, it changes up this weapon wheel for the sidearm slot, adds a 3rd slot, like I was saying. And so then the suppressor is down here, the pistol's up here, and the taser's up here. Kind of fucks with my muscle memory. However, here's the advantage to that I never fucking considered. It literally unlocks a, 5th weapon slot for you? Because think about it like this. You could say 5, 6 total. You have your primary slot, your suppressor slot, your sidearm slot, and your melee weapon. That's too many fingers, melee. And then you could say boot knife, but let's put boot knife and melee weapon all together. That's technically 2 because you could run boot knife, you could run melee. That counts as 2, but you have melee, primary, special, sidearm. You have those 4. but adding the Ipka stun gun adds a 5th weapon slot. It adds a 5th tool that you can have with you in the field that is resource-free, unlimited kills. Completely unlimited, infinite resource-free kills. There are ways to use it against multiple enemies. I mean, watch the video where I used the stun gun to take out the Iron Butte Horde. I actually used the stun gun to take out the Iron Butte Horde. And I'm not talking any zap, roll, zap, roll, zap, roll business.
It's more boom.
It's more bzz, boom, bzz, boom. So definitely watch that shit because you can do a lot with it that you didn't know you could do. You did the same thing when you unlocked the taser. Yeah, it just fucks up the weapon wheel slot. I don't want this, and I never unlocked it again in another single playthrough that I've done. In fact, this is where it gets interesting. Sin, I can help you with that. One moment. I realized we had committed to recording a video with the Nero taser. We had already committed to making some videos on that. And I was like, yeah, sure, I can do that. No problem. I'll go get some footage. Wait a minute. I did not have a single save file where I had unlocked the taser. I did not have a single file on my saves where I had unlocked the taser. I didn't even fucking have it. I didn't even have it. And I have like a late game save where everything is unlocked. I thought I had everything. And that was the point of that save, is so I can go test stuff and play around. I didn't even have the Nero taser unlocked. I literally had to go find it. And Sin, this is where the answer to your question comes in. I had to go find it myself. So I looked up a video on YouTube and went and tracked down every single location on the map, got every single piece of tech, and crafted the thing. And so I will be making a video on that soon. It'll just be a resource that's available on the channel. I recorded all of it as I was going to each location. I was recording, so I've got the content ready to be put into a video. But there are other videos out there that you could use right now. So if you need a guide on that right now, just Google the locations and just use one of the existing videos. It'll show you where every one of them is. All right. So yeah, I thought y'all might find that interesting, how that worked out, how I found that out, decided to start doing that. Because when I first realized you could set enemies on fire with the taser, I actually did start wondering, well, what else can it set on fire? And then I found the little red gas cans can be set on fire. And I was like, okay, we're on. Let's go. Let's see what else we can do. Zippity zappity boom boom dead. Lots of dead fucking freakers. And that's really what I mean when I say your options in this game are only limited by your own creativity. If you can think it, you might be able to do it in this game. Just ran over a screamer with the bike. Hell yeah. Did you knock the wind out of her? Knock the wind out of her sails? Josh Mixon. What's going on, Josh? Welcome in, man. So the main point of what I wanted to do tonight was just spend a little more time running around the Lost Lake region, gathering bounties, gathering meat, like that one right there. Hey, don't you run off. No. There. But yeah, gathering meat and bounties and things like that. Maybe level up 1 or 2 more times. Like we did get another skill point. That was cool. But I want as much meat and as many bounties as we can get before we head south. So what we'll do next week, in the next week's episode, I promise, we'll actually do Riding Nomad and get down to the militia regions. And we'll kick it off down there in the next week's episode. Because now we are pretty much as built up as I care to be at this point.
How many drifters you guys murdered today, huh? Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Like I was just saying, I don't need to rescue any more survivors. I could send them to Copeland's camp for 500 trust, but why bother? I don't need the survivors at this point right now. All I would really be interested in would be more meat. Are we clear? Nobody here? And done. Let's go. I can't wait. Today's a breaker. Whoop, whoop. It can be done, actually. Watch how I use it in the video where I take out the Iron Butte Horde with it. Watch how I use it, because you can actually move around with it a lot more than you think. So that'll give you some ideas of how it can be used in combat.
Hey, someone's here. Hey, it's deep.
I worked at a small dog pen outside of Sisters. Had maybe 100 dogs.
Deke.
Few had
What's been
owners.
keeping you away so long?
How's life treating you, Blair?
Oh, wow. Yeah, dude. 5 screamers spawning all at once, and they cause a little wicked little mini horde. Yeah, dude. I actually, now I'm not one of those people that I'm like, oh, I can top that, but I can top that. I had 3, I'm sorry. Let me get this right. I had 5 screamers spawn at the sawmill. I was trying to do the sawmill horde one day just for fun, really, nothing important.
Yep.
But I was just doing the sawmill horde one day, and I had 5 screamers spawn in, and they added like 50 freakers to the sawmill horde, because it was something like I came away with like 550 bounties, and the sawmill horde is only like 500 freaks. Yeah, it's fucking nuts. It's fairly common to see them in numbers of up to 5. That does happen sometimes. Right. And let me get a good save here. One thing I like to do, I like to position Deacon in a certain way. So like when I make the save for this slot, it shows exactly where he's at. Like this top one, I can clearly tell that save is at O'Leary Mountain. The next one down, I can clearly tell we're at Lost Lake, O'Leary Mountain. Yeah, I always set them up in some kind of way where I can pretty much tell exactly where I'm at. And I believe this is the save we want to overwrite. There we go. All right, folks, it has been an absolute fucking blast. I have had a great time hanging out with y'all tonight. Thank you for being here this evening. For real. We've hit 10,000 subscribers. That I'm still riding the high from that shit. That's incredible. We've been putting videos out every week for a while now, and those videos are doing very well. So I'm riding the high from that as well. Folks, if you have not seen The Art of War, please go check out that playlist of videos I've got. I have a full playlist of you where we're building a library of basically everything that I know about Days Gone. And most of it is in short videos, 3 to 5 minutes. They're real easy to digest, real easy to take in if you only have a few minutes, but you want to soak up some Days Gone knowledge. Then we have some other long form discussion videos out there, which look out for more of those coming in the near future. But we have like some long form stuff like how to unlock the SMP9 and things like the Horde Killer Masterclass video. Those are out there as well. Those are great resources for the community that are more detailed, again, long form format discussions. Anyway, I know, right? Fucking 10,000.1 subscribers. Hell yeah. And what are we, what is bruh? Screamers are just infected Karens. Yeah, I know, right? I want to see your manager. Ah! Right. I'm out of here, man. Thank you for being here. Once again, as I was saying on the 10,000 subscribers celebration, thank you for being this community. I'm not going to thank you for being part of the community. You are this community. Thank you for being this community. Good night, everybody. We will see y'all next time.